So here we have the Ford C-Max 2 litre titanium on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. Currently all 7 seats are in place, so you'd have this amount of boot space with those 2 rear ones folded up. Let me show you what it's like with them folded down. So as you can see, with them folded down you get a huge amount of boot space. Those 3 middle seats will also fold in 3 individual sections, which I'll show you in just a moment. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through those controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. The seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. I mentioned the rear folding seats when we were at the back of the car. The base of the outside seat will fold up like this. You can then fold the middle section down and it will rotate into that space. You can then fold this base back down, giving yourself that extra room in the middle there as well. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. The fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges are in the middle at the bottom, and then above that you can see the total miles on this car, which are 17,182. You can change the information displayed next to that with buttons on the steering wheel, and as you can see you get various different pieces of fuel economy information. So those buttons I was using are these ones on the left, beneath which we've got cruise control and speed limiter. On the right hand side of the steering wheel we have stereo controls, and that button in the middle is the voice activation for the phone. Hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you paired up your phone, which is done using the stereo over in the centre just here. So firstly you can see this car's got DAB digital radio. It also has AM and FM radio as well. If you wish to listen to your own music, you have a CD player. You can also plug in a device via auxiliary or USB. And once you pair up your phone, if we press the auxiliary button on the stereo now, you'll be able to see, that says the USB. Once you pair up your phone, you'll be able to stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, which you can see on the screen just there. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. Working our way down, we have the CD player for the car and the main volume there, and the buttons down the left to access different radio bands and the Bluetooth audio. Below that we have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Fan speed up or down from here. Once you're happy with those settings, that button will turn the air conditioning on. You can see it's on at the moment, or off again. Or you can hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking complete control of the fan speed itself. You can hear it doing that now. You can just override that by readjusting the fans to your liking. This car's also got a heated front and rear screen as well. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox, 12-volt charging socket underneath here, and then inside the central armrest we have the USB and auxiliary inputs. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.